Hi everybody, this is my first time doing this on Periscope, and so I am dealing with a huge learning curve. I am a crystallologist. My name is Alea Leyland. I have been doing crystals since I was a child. My mother was a shaman and a metaphysician and a healer. And I do readings professionally, and I create talisman jewelry. And I thought that this would be a good way for me to give a lot of people information about crystals and how they work and why they work and what they do and all of that. Yes, you will get to see my face, but let me finish this part first. To give people information about crystals and whatnot, and answer questions as far as readings are concerned, because I had been doing readings on Facebook. And people, but the typing back and forth and all of that is just too much. So if you are interested in having a question answered or wanting to know what your crystal for the day is during this time that we're talking, I'd be more than happy to pull a card for you. I am the author of the Crystal Guide card set as well as the Crystal Guide book. And let me see if I can figure out how to turn my camera around so that you can see my face. You have a question about your love life. Where is she and how do I find her? Okay. I guess my first question to you would be, do you love yourself? Because you can't create a love with somebody else until you're loving yourself. So if you do love yourself already, then just go out there and have a good time, and you will find the person who is there for you. Double tap to switch the cameras. Okay. I just got on this, hi. Okay. All right. Hello. I double tap to switch it. I'm probably going to double tap it back because the only way that I can do this way is hold the camera with one hand and then do the cards with the other hand, which doesn't work. So I'm gonna just like deal with the cards because I think that that's probably something that you guys want more than to see what I look like. First of all, crystals and gems and minerals are stuff that is around us all the time. If any of you are on Facebook, if you look for the Crystal Guide, hello Gilroy, California. If you look for the Crystal Guide in Facebook and like that page, you'll get a lot of information about crystals. I post usually at least once a day, and I usually run series about what the different crystals are and what they're doing. Right now I'm running a series that's called the Deadly Beauties or Dangerous Beauties, and it's 10 crystals that are in our environment that most of us would never realize are deadly. If we touch them, if we use them inappropriately, they could kill us. And they include things like arsenic and lead and mercury and that type of thing. So if you like my Facebook page, you will see that information. Let me be clear about what crystal readings are. It is not, it's not like your usual, am I going to meet somebody tall, dark, and handsome? It's not that kind of thing. Yes, that kind of information oftentimes does show up, but what I'll be doing here on this broadcast is basically pulling a card for you and giving you the information about that card. So if any of you that are on here now listening, if you have a quick question and you want to ask that question, I will pull a card for you and see how that card corresponds with that question. As far as for myself today, I did a little flip through the cards, and what I got was fire agate. And I'll show you what that stone looks like. Looks like that. It's a really pretty stone. Fire agate is the master healer stone, and it is a stone that is useful for people who are doing things like Reiki, massage, people who are doing readings, anyone who is using their energy, their information, their their intuition to help other people. Thank you for the hearts. That the fire agate strengthens their connection to divine energy and allows them to be able to do that better. So that was my card for today. And I'm just going to randomly, I'm going to take a look here. Clara Alvery, I'm just going to go down the list of the people that are on here. Clara Alvery, I'm going to pull a card for you. And what I got was Ruby. Ruby deals with clearing old hurts and being present to yourself in order to work through things that may not be comfortable at the moment, but you are in a very safe space right now, and so you are able to kind of go into your shadow in order to move into a greater ability to love. And Not a Chance. Let's see what's up there for you. Hi, Jason. I've seen you on another one of my broadcasts. Not a Chance. What do we got? Phenakite. Phenakite for Not a Chance. Phenakite looks like this. A lot of people mistake it for clear quartz. Let's see if I can get that picture in there and if it'll focus. A lot of people mistake it for clear quartz, but it is not clear quartz. It is a clear stone, and it deals specifically with off-planet connections and off-planet energies. It promotes and stimulates inner knowing and connection to what some people consider angel realms, extraterrestrials, interdimensional beings. So it opens you up to that kind of information. And sometimes that kind of information comes to you through dream time. So you never know where it's going to show up for you. Jason Combs, let's see what's out there for you. Jason, I actually got two cards for you. One of them was Malachite. Malachite is a green stone out of Africa, and I just lost the card. Here we go. Okay, that's what the stone looks like. It's a green stone out of Africa, and the energy of Malachite specifically deals with people who are overly judgmental of themselves. They don't judge other people, they judge themselves. They think that they could have done better, more, bigger, whatever. They don't give themselves enough credit for what it is that they accomplish. And the way to move through this, which I'm sure is why two cards came up for you, is Coral is the other card that came up for you. And the energy of Coral has to do with allowing things to flow. So instead of getting so caught up in what you didn't get accomplished, what you haven't managed to have manifest for yourself, it is to allow yourself to appreciate what has happened for you and give yourself credit. People like you do really well to make a checklist of all the things that they have on their list that they want to do. And then as you accomplish them, check them off. And I know it sounds silly, but even give yourself a gold star, because it allows you to appreciate that you are getting somewhere. You tend to look at what you didn't get done as opposed to what you did get done. I thank you guys for joining me. I will be doing more of these, and find me on Facebook. I am my name, Alea Leyland, and the name of the page for this is The Crystal Guide. So I would love to see you guys there. I will do other broadcasts. I'm going to do broadcasts about raw foods because it's one of my passions. I do a lot of raw food, and I have a page on Facebook that's called Healthy Eating, EATIN, as opposed to ING. And I also do broadcasts about life in Hawaii. So until next time, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you later. Aloha from the Big Island.